global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. In the wake of what is going on in Southeast, particularly in Anambra State, where UGM seem to be having a lot of swell time, field day, where the Southeastern youth have decided to work right now, and they're saying enough is enough, and they're ready to do this. But first, they're asking the likes of Governor Charles to do this if for anything reasonable to take place. Don't forget that for the past few weeks now, Southeast has been really going through a rough time, especially when it comes to the issue of insecurity. And head of it all is Anambra State. Well, before we go into the news, drop a like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Let's go straight into the news. Well, according to the news, Southeast youth have had enough. It said henceforth any attack by UGM will be met with a commensurate counterattack. The youth identified as Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, that's COSEL, declared fire for fire against UGM, bringing down the people in Anambra State. They also called on Governor Charles Soludo to immediately form security guards in the communities. The coalition, led by its president, General Goodluck Ibem, in a statement signed yesterday, condemned the gruesome attack and murder of a lawmaker, that's Okechukwu Okoye, and the likes. Well, according to him, he said the bringing down of the lawmaker on Saturday and the killing of so many others on Sunday, burning of security vehicles and police stations, heightened tension in the state. The group also said it would no longer fold its arms in the face of what these UGMs are doing. The umbrella body of all the youth groups in Southeast geopolitical zone condemned in strongest terms what happened to Honorable Okechukwu Okoye, member representing Agwata 2 State constituency in Anambra State House of Assembly, which is Governor Charles Soludo's constituency. There are about 7 others, among whom are a mother and 4 of her children, brought down at Isolo, Orumba North Local Government Area, while the remaining 2 happened at Abatete in Idimili North. Another man was also brought down at Nanka in Orumba North Local Government Area of Anambra State. It is very unfortunate, I'm quoting him now, it said it is very unfortunate that some criminals and hoodlums want to turn Anambra State and Igbo land in general into a field of killing, but their plot will be dead on arrival. He said the bringing down of the lawmaker and 7 others is a direct message to the governor, and also a message by these criminals that they don't want him to work for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, from DSS custody, because his release will spoil their illicit business. I quote him now, said, "We will no longer fold our arms and complain about the insecurity that has been brought to our doorsteps. Now is the time for all stakeholders, businessmen and women, youths, traditional rulers, and all those who have the interest of their home at heart to rise up and defend their homes and communities. We call on Governor Charles Soludo to immediately form Anambra Youth Security Guards, which is codenamed AYSG. Take that again, AYSG, and ensure that the security outfit is fully funded to secure and protect their communities." I quote them again. So we want Governor Soludo to know that a war has been declared on him and his people, and he has to remove his suit and tie to fight to defeat these hoodlums who have vowed to make his state ungovernable, the group said. The State Police Command said its personnel have identified the criminals' hideouts and that's in the state, dismissing the notion that perpetrators of these heinous crimes are faceless. We will not spare any of them. Forget that the narrative they push that they live in the forest. They create that impression and then return to the communities where they live. Police Commissioner Echeng told reporters. Echeng expressed anger that community residents should UGM. These people are not spirits, they live with us, he said. We should be able to come up with information of what is happening in our communities, not glorifying them and tagging them UGM. Otherwise, we will end up not making headways. So, when the community who should help to contribute to security decide to stay quiet, that is not a good sign. These criminals live among the people. They know them. Wow, this is quite interesting. For a while now, Anambra, Southeast generally, have been going through a lot. Don't forget that whatever happens, the internet has made us a global village. So whatever happens in the north, by virtue of information reaching the internet, every other person gets to know. Yes, quite a lot has been happening. A lot of people have been calling out saying it has to do with ethnicity. No. I don't think it does. If you want to go by that, what Yerima Shettima had said, no, CNG, the coalition of northern group said, if it is ethnic cleansing, you won't be hearing things like lawmaker also being taken out. Despite the fact it's a lawmaker, and there are lots of Igbo youth also taken out. See, look, let's condemn in stronger terms. Let's condemn in stronger terms what is not good. If it's not good, it's not correct. Condemn it. It doesn't have to be a better, because the truth is, hey, injustice to one is injustice to all. Injustice, when you keep quiet in one, you must learn to keep quiet in all. Bit by bit, anarchy is setting in. And there's this general saying that when the good people are supposed to do something, keep quiet, then we allow evil to rule, to take over. Let those who know the right thing to do begin to speak up. Those who know them, where they say, if you see something, say something. Don't keep mute, or else Alibo will be gone. Alibo will be a place where you begin to wonder, is this the Alibo I used to know, or is this the Alibo? Because look, it is one thing I know about the Southeasterners, that much I know about them, is the fact that no matter the diaspora they find themselves in, no matter where they find themselves in any part of the world, there's this thing they usually call home. They do it every December. Sometimes they do it every August. That August is called Yam Festival, where most of them who missed the August will not miss December. They always have this homecoming. If they're not doing it because they're coming home for weddings or celebration of life, but doing it to just see their families, friends, and loved ones. And if that region is no longer secure, that homecoming will no longer be there, and much other things that you just may be missing simply because of insecurity. So all hands needs to be on deck to see how Southeast will regain back its lost glory. That's where we're going to wrap it up. You may have a contrary view. What's your take?